Hey, I'm Bob Davis, Canon Explorer of Light. Today I want to share with you tips on backing up and recovery. It's that time of year. It's winter. It's time that we could pour through our storage, check our systems, and make sure that everything is up to par, backed up, cleaned up, and ready to go. I recently had an incident where one of my drives was on the verge of let's say failing, but not really failing, just being persnickety. So I went through and tried to clean things up using several disk utilities. And wouldn't you know it, inadvertently, I deleted some items that were crucial and that I needed. I have many RAID drives connected to our primary computer and our secondary system, and we have an in-house RAID, right? So with that, we're also backed up to a great service called BackBlaze. While we have multiple backups, Carbon Copy Cloner, Time Machine, the in-house network area storage device, which is by Synology, all great. But what happens is you have to rebuild things folder by folder. What's awesome about BackBlaze is it backs up your file structure. So however you have your folders organized and anything nested within those folders, BackBlaze makes an exact duplicate copy of that. And if you want to rebuild that file structure in the exact same manner, well, then you can use BackBlaze, and that's what's outstanding. I have BackBlaze running in the background constantly. So we've been using BackBlaze for years, and I'm not kidding. We have terabytes of material stored in BackBlaze, and I've used it multiple times for restoring hard drives. Should a drive fail, you need to rebuild it, whatnot. So what's amazing with BackBlaze is for a flat fee a year, should you need to restore, you have several options. You could restore one particular item, a photograph, a file, a folder, or if you need to rebuild an entire drive, as I said before with the file structure, well then you could request hard drives, which are included in your fee. So they sent me out a bunch of hard drives. I have a 24 terabyte RAID that I wanted to rebuild because it was getting persnickety. All I need to do was to reformat that drive, get rid of all the in and out errors, and then rebuild it, and it's good as new. So then I requested the drives from BackBlaze. Now, I rebuilt this from my network area storage device, but I wanted to do a check and balance and verify that the data that was on our NAS is the same data that was on the cloud, that is the same data that was on this particular drive. So let's take a look at my desktop here. And you can see this is BackBlaze. It's constantly running in the background. I have a constant backup going. I believe it's unlimited for $2.99 a year. I'll have to check my fees. You could tell it to back up now. Here's your restore settings. So you can download, you can bundle, you can order USB drives, you can use a mobile app. As I said, it's the best thing that I've had as an insurance policy. Here's your settings. You can tell it what to include, what to back up, and what not to back up. So as you can see, I have many hard drives connected to this MacBook Pro. And all of those hard drives are continually being backed up to the cloud. Yes, we do have a good internet connection service, so things are constantly running in the background. And I have one, my main station, two, my backup RAID station, which has many other hard drives connected to it. Three, we have our Office Mac connected to it. And four, we have Dawn's primary Mac connected. So we have 4 machines continually being backed up to BackBlaze. Now, I also use Time Machine, and I also use Carbon Copy Cloner as immediate backups. So we're backed up to the hilt, so to speak. So you can see everything here on BackBlaze is being backed up. That's our settings. You have options to upgrade for a version history. So should you stop backing up to your computer, I have a 1-year safety buffer, so to speak. So nothing will get purged from my backup for 1 year. That's great to have. So as I said before, I rebuilt this particular drive. This is Thunder Bay. And this drive is a 24 terabyte drive. And we have everything from 2018 on up. And you can see I've colored dots by them. That's letting me know that everything has been verified and backed up as I go through and rebuild it. The red dots are from BackBlaze verification, and the blue dots are from my network area storage device. This is our network area storage device. Now it has, I think, there's 24 terabytes left. I think we have 166 terabytes of total in-house storage. And all of the data that's on this over the years is backed up to the cloud with BackBlaze. So I needed to rebuild Thunder Bay. So I went through year by year by year, and I used Carbon Copy Cloner. If you're unfamiliar with that, I'll put a link in the description, and that's something you should be using. It's great for copying files. It's great for making sure that I have daily backups from my external hard drives to our network area storage device. And it also does a checksum, meaning it will tell me if there's errors in any backups. So Carbon Copy Cloner is an amazing one to have. I'll pull that up so you can see what it looks like. So Carbon Copy Cloner is also great for moving data between drives. And as you can see, I have Carbon Copy Cloner set up with tasks to run that verify each folder on each directly connected storage RAID, sending it to our network area storage device, the Synology folder. So for instance, this one is taking the folder on Thunder Bay, this drive, 2018, and it's going to scan it and check it, and it's going to back it up to our network area storage device, which is right here, Thunder Bay 2018, verifying all that data is there. Now, the network area storage device is not being backed up to BackBlaze. I don't need to, because the primary sources are being backed up, as you can see right here, to BackBlaze, right? So that's working. And like I said, we also have Time Machine running. But remember, Time Machine does not back up all of our externally connected storage devices. So that's a lot to chew on, a lot to take in. If you have any questions, drop them in the feed. I'll be happy to try and outline this as best I can. But worst case scenario, we have things backed up 3 ways, and we have it in the cloud. So if a catastrophe happens here at home, house burns down, anything like that, all of our family and client photographs are safe on BackBlaze. BackBlaze has been outstanding and amazing. Carbon Copy Cloner has been outstanding and amazing. And I can't say enough about Time Machine. All of these are great backup solutions, but I don't rely on just one, because remember, hard drives, it's not if they'll fail, it's when they fail, and what is your backup plan for that. So again, my primary working drive right now, I'll switch back over to the desktop, is a G-Tech G-Speed shuttle. Here you can see 2024. This is backed up daily to our network area storage, and it is continuously backed up to BackBlaze. So as soon as I download files from a client or from a shoot, they're immediately backed up on our network area storage, and they're immediately beginning to upload to BackBlaze in the cloud. So I hope that's helpful. Remember, this is the time of year to reevaluate your workflow, reevaluate your processes, make sure you're backed up, update your software, and just in general, do some housekeeping. Hope that was helpful, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Take care.